I'm Mary Rogers, here to congratulate you on your purchase of your fully automatic Burr Grind and Brew coffee maker. I'm going to show you how to operate and take care of this machine, which will give you superior coffee flavor every time. With easy-to-use controls, you can choose the strength of coffee you like best. Plus, your Grind and Brew automatically adjusts the amount of beans that are ground based upon the amount of cups of coffee you choose and the strength of the coffee you select. Let's begin by reviewing all the parts. Here's the hopper container, which holds the coffee beans. The hopper container lid keeps beans fresh by sealing out moisture and air. Note the release knob for the hopper container, which locks it onto the unit. There's a water reservoir window which indicates how much water you put in the machine. The water reservoir cover flips back for easy filling. And we've included a charcoal water filter and holder. This control panel contains the on-off button, the program button with LCD display, and the grind control knob with 6 different settings based on the number of cups you plan to brew. The settings should be equal to the amount of water you place in the water reservoir. The grind off button turns off the grinder when you are using pre-ground coffee. There's also a button that lets you control the strength of your coffee, either mild, medium, or strong. The hour and minute set clock buttons are used to program the time of day, which will appear on the clock display. Your clock display also shows the coffee settings you choose. Some models come with a 12-cup thermal carafe with brew-through, pour-through lid. It's easy to pour and has double-walled insulation with an ergonomic handle. The coffee brews right into the carafe's unique lid, which seals air out and keeps the coffee fresh. There's no need to turn or adjust the lid when pouring. Other models come with this 12-cup glass carafe that has an easy pour spout and ergonomic handle. There's a resting plate with a non-stick coating for the thermal carafe to sit on. The glass carafe sits on a heating plate to keep the coffee warm. Over here is a place for cord storage, so you can adjust the length of the cord exposed. This machine has an internal burr grinder that grinds the beans to a consistent and ideal grind for true coffee flavor and aroma. This is the release button for the filter basket door. Here's the filter, filter basket, and cover. Your machine comes with a Cuisinart Gold Tone commercial filter. You can also use an 8 to 12 cup paper basket style filter. Now that you're familiar with the parts, you're ready to start brewing some coffee. The fully automatic Burr Grind and Brew coffee maker clock system not only displays the time of day, but lets you program your brewing time so that the machine starts automatically. First, let me show you how to set your clock. After the machine is plugged in, 12 o'clock will automatically appear. Hold down either the hour or minute button until the clock begins flashing, usually after 2 seconds. You are now in the time set mode and can select the time of day. Hold down either the hour or minute button and the digits will scroll through like this. As you get close to your desired time, just press and release the buttons like this to move forward 1 digit at a time. Note there's a PM indicator. To exit the time set mode, wait 5 seconds and it will automatically exit. Your coffee maker can also be programmed to start brewing automatically at a future time. Simply press the program button for 2 seconds until the green light and LCD display flash. Then set the time you want the coffee to brew by pressing either the hour or minute button as we've shown you before. Once the time is set, press the program button and your coffee maker will start brewing at the program time. Don't forget to select the number of cups and the coffee strength you want, and remember to press the grind off button if you are not using whole beans. The model with the glass carafe has a special auto off feature. You can program the machine to turn off at a preset time from 0 minutes to 4 hours after brewing. Simply press and hold the on-off button for approximately 2 seconds until the red light and LCD display flash. Set the desired shut-off time with the hour and minute buttons. Wait 5 seconds and the unit will automatically exit the program feature. When you think about it, coffee is 98% water, and the quality of water that you use is as important as the quality of coffee. That's why Cuisinart includes a water filter with the coffee maker to take out chlorine, bad tastes, and even odors. First, remove the filter from the poly bag and soak in cold tap water for 15 minutes. Remove the water filter holder from the coffee maker by lifting it out of the reservoir area with your thumb and forefinger. Grasp the stem in one hand. Using the thumb of the other hand, gently press down and pull towards you. The compartment will flip open. Place the filter in the holder and close the water filter holder. You will hear a snap indicating the filter is in place. Hold the filter under cold running tap water for 10 seconds to flush. Allow the filter to drain completely. Replace the water filter holder in the reservoir area of the coffee maker, pushing it all the way down to the base of the unit, along the reservoir wall. We recommend changing your water filter every 60 days or 60 uses, or more often if you have hard water. The first time you use your coffee maker, be sure to run it once without coffee to remove any dust or residue, but be sure to use just water and a paper filter. Now, let me show you how to brew coffee. Add the beans by lifting the hopper lid using the recess on either side. Fill the hopper with beans and replace the lid. Make a note that if you wish to mix different style of beans, do so before you place them in the hopper. We recommend keeping the hopper container at least halfway filled, but remember, never overpack the hopper container as it may jam the grinder. Note that the hopper container can be taken out for easy filling. Just remove the lid and then turn the release knob to the unlocked position. Remove the hopper. Fill with your beans and return to the unit. Then turn the knob back to the locked position by lining up the arrows and replace the lid. Next, you need to add a coffee filter. Press the filter basket door release button. Now, remove the filter basket cover and place in either your permanent filter or an 8 to 12 cup paper basket style filter. Be sure that the filter is inserted properly and touching the side walls of the basket. If you are using the permanent filter, make sure the basket handle is positioned toward the front of the unit or it may interfere with the flow of coffee into the basket. If you are using pre-ground coffee, we suggest you add 1 level scoop per cup, but adjust the amount according to your individual taste. The maximum capacity is 16 level scoops. Exceeding that amount may cause overflow. Now, press the grind off button. Then you want to place the special filter basket cover on the basket. Before brewing, be sure to match the grind arrows. If you forget, the unit would line them up automatically, but this can take up to 10 seconds. Now, close the filter door and listen for a click so you know it's in place. Next, remove the carafe lid by turning it in the direction of the unlock arrow. Fill the carafe with cold water and pour it into the reservoir. Watch the water window to make sure you have filled it to the desired amount. Be sure not to exceed the 12 cup line. Here's a helpful tip. If you want your coffee to stay hotter longer, pre-warm the carafe by rinsing it out with hot water first. Now, place the lid on the carafe and turn it towards the arrow to lock. Be sure the arrows line up in the center of the pour spout or the coffee will not brew or pour properly. Place the carafe on the machine. To set the number of cups you want to brew, turn the grind control knob. It should match the same amount of cups of water you added to the reservoir. Then with the strength control button, you can choose mild, medium, or strong coffee. So now I'm going to start the brewing process, this time using whole beans. Press the on button. The indicator will light and your coffee will start brewing. If you want some coffee before the entire pot has brewed, we have a special brew pause feature. It stops the flow of coffee into the carafe. However, you can only do this for up to 20 seconds. When the brewing cycle is completed, 5 beeps will sound. Note that coffee will continue to stream from the filter for several seconds. After brewing, the unit will automatically shut off. This thermal carafe will keep your coffee hot for hours after brewing. Remember though, the bottom of the thermal carafe will stay hot to the touch for several minutes after your coffee is done brewing. Remember, it's very important to clean and dry all the parts after every use. Remove the plug from the electrical outlet before cleaning. Press on the filter basket door release button to open the filter basket door. Remove the filter basket cover by using the lift indicator. Then remove the filter basket and gold tone filter or paper filter. Discard ground coffee and the paper filter. Wash the parts in warm soapy water. Then rinse and dry thoroughly. You can also wash the filter parts in the upper rack of the dishwasher. To clean the carafe, discard all remaining coffee and wash it in warm soapy water. Clean the base and the resting plate by simply wiping it with a clean damp cloth and dry. The hopper and coffee chute should ideally be cleaned every 1 to 2 weeks depending on how often you use your machine. Remove the hopper lid and turn the release knob to the unlocked position and remove the hopper container. Discard any leftover beans. Wipe the area under the hopper container with a damp cloth. Wash the parts in warm soapy water. Then rinse and dry thoroughly. You can also wash the hopper parts in the upper rack of the dishwasher. To clean the coffee chute, make sure the filter basket and filter are in place. Push the coffee channel cover tab away from you and lift up. Brush away any leftover coffee grounds. Then pull the grind chute lever towards you and continue brushing grounds through the chute into the filter basket. If you don't take time to clean the coffee chute like this, grinds can accumulate and result in weak-tasting coffee. Another important step in taking care of your coffee maker is to remove calcium deposits which can form on metal parts. The frequency that you do this depends on how often you use your coffee maker and the hardness of your tap water. To remove the calcium, fill the water reservoir to capacity with a mixture of 1/3 white vinegar and 2/3 water. Press the grind off button to disable the burr grinder, then the on button to turn on the coffee maker. Let the machine run a full cycle. Fill the reservoir again, this time using only fresh cold water. Let the machine run another full cycle. To keep your unit brewing the best possible coffee, here's some things to avoid. Never use scouring agents or harsh cleaners on any part of the coffee maker. Never immerse the base unit in water or other liquids. Never put water in the unit once the hopper container has been removed, as it can damage the grinder motor. And finally, do not dry the inside of the water reservoir with cloth, as lint may remain. some troubleshooting tips that you may find useful. If you hear a continuous beeping, there may be several causes. Check to see if the hopper is locked in place. The hopper container knob should be in the locked position. Now, press the on, off, or program button once to resume. Continuous beeping is also caused when the filter basket is not properly in place. Or the filter basket cover is not in place. Or when the filter door is not closed. Once you have corrected the problem, just press the on-off button twice if you wish to brew coffee immediately, or press the program button twice if you are programming the coffee maker to brew later. If your coffee is weaker than usual, the coffee chute may be clogged. Clean the chute as we previously shown you. Weak coffee can also result if there's not enough beans in the hopper or the strength control knob was set incorrectly. Now that you know how to use and operate your fully automatic burr grind and brew coffee maker, you can enjoy cup after cup of customized coffee. I'm Mary Rogers with Cuisinart.